All right, peeps, this is crazy. We have whew, this below average chick asking for way too much. Well, I'm not going to tell you too much. I'm going to let you guys listen on this in this nonsense.
Apple, you ready? Um,
Hey Kendra.
hey, what's your name? Apple?
No, that's just my little internet handle.
That's your internet handle?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. So, you want me to call you Apple?
I mean, you can.
Okay. But what do you want me to call you, love?
My name is Asia.
Okay, Asia.
hmm
So you want me to call you Asia? Asia, where you calling me from, love?
I'm calling from the DMV area.
DMV. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. What you do for a living?
I have a lot of things under my belt, Miss Kendra, but like I'm a barber. I'm a licensed barber. But
Code word for I got too much stuff under my belt is I don't have nothing going for myself. This girl, I'm not trying to make fun. I'm honestly trying to give an open opinion. But girlfriend, you got raccoon eyes. You have serious raccoon eyes with that mat on your head, and you live in the DMV area. There are tons of men in DMV. I know. I live in this region. There are plenty of men. You ain't finding no men because nobody's gonna hook up with you because you look like a freaking raccoon. Oh, sweet cheese. All right, let's go ahead and go with this.
my full-time job right now, I work in a warehouse. I work for Amazon.
Okay, so what should I write down for your job?
You can put Amazon for now.
Amazon.
But I
Okay,
got
you have
goals. I got goals. Like I'm working towards, I'm going towards my CDL soon.
you're going through your okay. Do you have kids?
Yes, I do. I have two.
Wait. You got two kids and you try to get a CDL. What are you trying to drive locally? Whatever. Let's go ahead.
Okay, two kids. And how old are your two kids?
I have a 6-year-old boy and a 5-year-old girl.
Okay, both by the same man?
No, two dads.
Amen. Okay, and have you ever been married?
I'm sorry. I don't understand this concept with women having multiple babies with multiple dudes. And, there's all this protection that women have. You have so many options. Men only have two options, condom and vasectomy. You have all these options not to get pregnant and choose to get pregnant. And, oh, you don't even marry the dude. You just let him shoot up the club. Oh, you're so nasty. Okay, let's go ahead.
No,
No. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign, Asia?
I'm a Capricorn, big Capricorn energy.
See that Capricorn, that zodiac shit, that fake zodiac shit, that Capricorn energy. There's no fucking thing. It's Capricorn energy. That's why she's delusional as she is. There is no Capricorn. Zodiac is a fictitious, non. There's no evidence that back zodiacs. It's been proven zodiacs is no more than just a trickery. I mean, it's good to play with zodiac. It's something entertaining if you want to read it and get a little giggle out of it. But you got women like her and KendraG who think zodiac really tells you who the person you be with. Most people who hook up, their zodiacs don't even fucking match according to the signs. Oh God, y'all so stupid. Okay, let's continue.
Okay. All right, so we got Asia, DMV, 28, Capricorn, works for Amazon, also working on getting your CDL, correct?
Yeah,
And mine are two kids by two men, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for the ballers.
You came right out with it.
For real, like, I mean, yeah, for real, like that's what I'm looking for. Like the
Well,
money,
we
the
got there
mid.
early. How much money do he got to make?
Girls, please stop with this broken ass English that you coming up. Be girl don't like. You shouldn't be using like as every third word that you say out your head. That tells me that you probably didn't make it through high school, or that you either in the projects or you have a very limited vocabulary. I'm not a grammar geek. I don't do it. But some of y'all need to freaking learn how to fucking speak English. And stop using these filler words like end of the day, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 da, 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 all that filler bullshit. Y'all need to stop that shit because other races look at you guys and say, they stupid. Because you got people that's coming from other countries that can speak better English than you can. And you were born here. Learn how to speak the damn language. That's not much to ask for. You guys are your sentences are so fragmented that you literally use the same word. I sit there and hear guys talking about bro. If you ever date a girl that says bro, leave her alone because she's way too masculine. But they'll say bro every third word. There's no need. Replace bro with your name and see how irritating that is. But let's go ahead and continue.
The men that's willing to spend the money on, that don't mind spending money on women. Okay?
Okay. Are you willing to deal with what comes along with that at times?
To an extent.
Ain't nobody trying to spend no money on your ugly ass. I'm sorry. You are ugly. You are a straight, solid 3. Ain't nobody trying to spend no money on you. They just gonna run a train on you, but that's about it. It kills me with these women who got these very low sexual appeal and then say, I want a man to spend money on you. Did the other two baby daddies spend money on you? I guess not. But anyway, let's go.
So what are you willing to deal with for the money?
I'm not the type of female to go through, phones and all that. If I don't see it, I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm a dumb blonde. I don't know nothing going on. As long as it, ain't coming, nobody calling me and trying to come at me as a woman and all that. Men is gonna be men, I guess, nowadays.
And these are women that you see later on in life complaining why they fuck around and have HIV because I don't care what my man is doing. Bottom feeder. This is the type of woman that you need to avoid. She doesn't care what her man does. And I give it to what's called a man of value that literally has money ain't gonna date her ugly tom pots anyway. So she's always gonna get the rookie Ray Rays and Pookies and doo-doos. And she might get a guy in the mid-range of 40, 50, but she's not really pretty. And oh, girl, you got okay, let's go.
Child. Okay.
Well,
So you
when
willing
it
to
comes
kind of
like
so as long as so let's get here now. How much money does he have to make?
enough.
So okay, well how about this? What do you expect this man with money to do for you? What is the expectation?
I'm just saying, like, I'm not at least like I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be real. I'm a real logical person and
Broad, you can't even fucking speak the English language. Be like, and you know what it like. Speak to that. You can't even put together a complete sentence with that fucking scarf on the back of that $2 ass couch you got. That's Section 8. I can tell you, she's living in Section 8. I bet you $1 she's living in Section 8.
all that. And so like I'll say 50K at least, 60K at least.
Okay. So now
I really want like an NBA player or a NFL player.
Girlfriend, you way too ugly. She said the DMV area is very expensive. DC is crazy unless you live in like southeast or southwest, where you can get like an apartment for like $1,000. But those areas are going away because they're doing regentrification. Those houses are going away. Those projects are going away because projects don't make money for the state or the jurisdiction. She's talking about she want an NFL. Has she not looked at what the kind of women that these NFL players date? Apparently she doesn't because they don't date women that look like her. if you ever see a football player, basketball player, they date women that are attractive. She's not. She is a hot mess and burnt cheese. But let's go ahead and continue.
I was gonna say, because no diss to the 50, 60K range. If you make a decent living, be proud of yourself. But the
Yeah,
way you
that's
started
like
off,
manageable. Like that's like not a crazy number. That's like should be like bare minimum, I think.
hold on. That's average. And
Yeah,
in
yeah.
America, listen, if you make money in America and you have a job, the economy's not the best. So there's no diss. But when you say I want a baller, I was thinking a lot more than 50 or 60K.
I mean, yeah, I'm that's like minimum, like starting out there.
But
I'm
I want
just
to get clarity here because you said you want a man that's willing to spend money on you. So, what are some of the
yeah.
things you want him to spend money on you for? Do you want him to pay your rent? Is he buying you clothes, taking care of your children? Like, what's the expectation?
I mean, like whatever he's willing to do.
Okay, but he has to be
There's
willing to.
no I
Now I know she probably got. I don't even think she got a GED. Like is the most popular word that comes out of her mouth. She can't even articulate herself. Why would a man want to be with a woman who can't even articulate herself? She can't even express what's coming out. Like, it kind of like. She don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. She's just slurring words out of her mouth. And that's why she gets to do, she get the Wookie, Ray Ray, Pooks, and John. She ain't gonna never find a man of value because he cannot have her around her speaking the way she speaks. She don't know how to communicate. Her communication skills are shot. But let's go ahead and continue.
mean, like, yeah, spend like shopping and trips every once in a while, not not overboard, but just want to throw me a couple dollars just because I got kids, just I don't get child support and all that. I do everything on my own for me and my kids. And a man that want
Girlfriend, you ain't doing shit on your own. The state is doing on your own. I don't know which area you living in, but that's definitely Section 8. I'm looking at that, and that's probably most likely an apartment, not a house. And you talking about you ain't got child support because you know why you don't have child support? Because your Rookie and Ray Rays that you were stupid enough to have a baby by don't got no income, and I'm willing to bet she's gonna say she's not gonna force a man to pay a bill that he doesn't want to pay. Here's the kicker. If she went and got a man of value, she wouldn't have to worry about child support because he'll be willing to help. She had sex with anybody that would have sex with her ugly ass, and then she ended up pregnant. Two-time loser. But let's go ahead and continue with this.
to come in my life, like he don't got to worry about having to go at
Poor dad's
no
fault.
dads are at whatever, like coming at them as a man or anything. He's not gonna have to worry about any of that. So
Now, do your children's dads, do they help you out?
no, they don't at all.
So,
With my son's dad, he's been in jail. He went to jail like when I got pregnant with my son and has been in there ever since. And it's going to be in there for a long time. Has nothing to do with me. It's his own, decisions and choices, and I just don't want my son to have that.
Girl, girlfriend, it is your decision. You chose that dude to have a baby with. So stop. I hate when women do this. Y'all redirect your bad decisions back onto the man. It's your bad decision. You lay down with that. You lay down with that fool and had a baby with him. With all the protection that you could have had, you could have had a depot shot. You could have used oxytocin spermicides. You could have used condom, female condom. You could have used birth control pills. There's a plethora of birth control that you could have used, but you decided to use donut because y'all still have this old mindset of if I have his baby, I can trap him. A baby has in the baby has never made a man stay with you. And until y'all knuckleheads learn that having babies with men ain't gonna keep him around. You know what keeps him around? You shutting the fuck up and being a good woman. But with you looking at him like a raccoon, all you can get is the Rookies and Ray Rays because you too ugly. I mean, yeah, you probably could get a, you might get a $50,000 is probably the best you ever gonna get, good girlfriend. But because your baby daddies will probably making nothing, you ain't gonna get no better than your baby daddies. But anyway, let's go ahead.
Impression or have that influence. So um, maybe in the future, after he gets out, if he's in a good headspace, I don't mind him, meeting my son or anything like that. But as of now, that hasn't happened, or whatever. It's a little complicated. Wherever I have reached out to that side of the family, and they was just like the mom and the sister, and they was just like it was his problem basically. And so I'm like, I don't want to do that jail thing and all that. I'll just wait, or whatever. Like, I'm not stressed. And then my daughter's dad, I met him, and we was in a relationship, and it was just like a hot mess. Like,
Women, again, her favorite word is like. But why are you getting knocked up before you? This, I swear I don't understand this. And somebody please explain this to me. Why the hell are you having babies and then turn around and say, well, like he was and he was this he was controlling, and you knew all this before you had a baby with him. What is wrong with using, if you're gonna be a 304, use protection so if it doesn't work out, you don't end up with a baby. I don't understand this mindset of women. Why are you doing this build a house from the roof down concept, which never works? Stop having effing babies. And then turn around and then want to blame the man for everything because you didn't do the research. You didn't, you just gonna let him shoot up the club, run up you raw. You don't know what he has. You don't know if he has herpes, the herpes, or the H and the V. You don't know what he has, and you let him just shoot up the club, and then you just roll with it. I don't understand this mindset. It's a very dangerous mindset that you women are setting yourselves up for complete failures because you catch any of those, your life is pretty much done. Ain't nobody want your nasty ass.
no, he had no motivation, you know, procrastinating life and just made a lot of excuses. And I was like trying to have his back and all this, and like be there as a woman, like be there for him and all that. Like, a woman's supposed to be like have a, motivation.
I'm convinced this broad didn't graduate from high school. I'm convinced because her favorite word is like. Ugh, dumbass.
Him and all this. But then at some point he got mad at me and was like, I'm a man, I can do this on my own, blah blah blah. Um
Somebody please explain what the fuck blah 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 means. See, that tells me her intelligence level. She has there's between. I can take a flashlight and put it on one ear, and I would see the light come out the other. She's a woman that used filler words. Blah 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 isn't a definition for any fucking thing. It's because she can't articulate herself to explain what the fuck it means, so she used blah blah blah. Women learn how to. Oh my gosh, dude! Back in the past, women knew how to talk. Y'all knew age, y'all millenniums and uh, MG. What's it? Z's, millenniums, Z's, or whatever the hell they call them. Y'all talk like y'all never attended school at all. Blah blah blah. Blah. What the hell is blah blah blah? Somebody please put in the comment. Tell me what the fuck blah 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 means because no, I can't find any definition of what blah 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 is, other than it's been a filler word because you can't articulate yourself. But let's go and continue.
and so I'm like, you know what? All right. I don't gotta stress whatever. So we broke up, and I was still trying to do the co-parenting thing, but it was like he cares he don't even care about himself. And so I was the one, putting in effort and all that. And I'm like, I'm not one of those females that is going to go to the court system. I feel like me going and doing all that is a waste of time. Like going in and out of court, like I just feel like that's a waste of my time. And so I'm like, I'm just
Girlfriend, I don't even think the way you talk, I don't think you bright enough even to fill out the paperwork for it. Like, kind of like you can't even express what you need to tell us. I'm the thing is, I'm gonna tell you. There's two things. There's two possibles out of this. One, she don't know who the real father is, so she don't want to take him to court because they're gonna most likely do a DNA test. That is the most likely issue why she won't go after them for child support, because she's been sleeping with too many men. Because if she goes in there for child support, or maybe she did go in for child support and got rejected because the DNA test said they were not the father. See, women have a high propensity of lying. They would lie. Oh, I ain't going for child support because he didn't want to pay. You know something? You probably did go for child support, and the courts found out he wasn't the father, and you didn't get anything, and you didn't know who the father was because you were throwing that trailer park for JJ to anybody that would take it, and states good is not all states, but a lot of states do require paternity. Either the guy has to say he's the father, or they do a DNA test. My best guess is that she don't know who the father of neither one of her kids is. That's why she ain't going after child support. Because even if if he's in jail, child support stops until he gets back out. So we know one father's in jail, according to her. I don't believe anything that's coming out of her damn mouth. But the second father, she didn't get child support for him either. Now, we know how the child support system works. It's completely against men. Women can be 12 years behind child support and won't do a day in jail, and yet a man can be 6 months behind child support and they'll lock his ass up. I'm betting she don't know who the daddies is. But let's continue.
just gonna do what I gotta do, and I just took some time to heal, and just focus. I just been focused on getting to the money, Miss Kendra, and just
I
trying
was
to
gonna
get.
say, so this is why you now want a man with money. Because you've been
I
through
don't.
all that.
I want a good man. Yeah, like I don't want. I did the scrub thing. Try to be there with like 50 cents said like.
One, if you want a good man, learn how to fucking speak English. Your English is so fragmented. I'm over here getting a fucking headache. I've never heard a person say like so many times in a short sentence. Kind of like, kind of like, kind of like. Learn how to speak English. Something I explain. I understand completely why your life is in shambles. Your ass is stupid.
Like, would you hold me down if I was down and out and like.
Not a
And
50. We're quoting 50 Cent lyrics. Well, you should have quoted the one "Have a baby by me and be a millionaire."
yeah.
That's
And
the
I
one you
was
want to
young.
quote now.
I was young and naive. I'm 28 now. Like I have, I only got two. I seen people that was younger than me and had more, and I'm like, I watch your show. I've been watching your show for a while, and seeing some of these people on here, I just be like, it really like has made me.
No, it ain't made you shit because you still can't speak English, and you two kids. Only a bumbling fool would take on a woman with two kids who don't even know who the fucking father is. I'm telling you, I don't think she know who the daddy is for any of her kids because she's probably a straight 3 or 4. You can look at it, raccoon eyes. But anyway, let's continue.
Like it has helped me in my growth journey. Um, honestly, like focusing on being in better environments. I'm originally from Texas. I just moved up here to the East Coast. Actually, it's been a year now since I've been up here on the East Coast.
Okay, I gotta jump in, Apple, because I do want you to talk, but I gotta ask the
Send your dumb ass back to Texas. We don't need you up here.
rest of the questions. Okay. Okay. So, are there any more requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
No, just not a height requirement. I mean, I'm short, so like I would say at least 5'8". I'm only 4'10".
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, men that don't got uh a drive in life, a goal in life, a man that doesn't have some type of relationship with God, Jesus Christ in his life.
Why am I not surprised? All these fucking 3 or 4s with multiple baby daddies, all my time they have to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Bitch, you didn't have a relationship because you got 2 kids out of wedlock. I told you, chicks like this are red flags. If you claim that you think you believe in Jesus Christ, your white savior, and yet you still run around here having babies out of wedlock, you don't believe in your religion at all. These women are the same ones that are doing this. I want a man who believes in Jesus Christ or whatever religion, so they can do a manhandle and control him. Where you shouldn't be acting. You can't go out. You can't go hang out with your boy. Your boys. You need to be here with your family, which is not even his fucking kids. See that when a woman in her position starts talking about they want a man of faith or a man in God, that's a red flag. If you don't take your ass running at 90 miles an hour away from her ass, you about to get set up for the worst experience you ever gonna have in your life. Because these women talks out of both sides of their heads. I want a man of faith, but yet this side of the head saying I'm gonna do what the hell I want, but I want a man of faith who is limited to what he can do. Don't deal with these chicks. I'm telling you, it would ruin your life.
Not necessarily going to church every Sunday, but like, praise, you know, is a level-headed man. I don't want a man that ain't level-headed and doesn't have emotional intelligence.
This emotional intelligence bullshit. Women aren't emotionally intelligent by default. But here's what the kick is. If you go look at most billionaires, they aren't fucking religious. Y'all, y'all, y'all need to do research into men. Most men that have a lot of money, especially we talking about into the 7 digits or 8 digits, they usually aren't men of faith. That's how they got there. They didn't spend all that money given to some damn church. They aren't men of faith. Bill Gates. I don't think Elon Musk is what's called. I don't think Joe Bezos is the religious person. Most billionaires aren't religious at all, and they also a common factor. They are some of the least attractive men on the planet. So y'all women have no concept of what the hell y'all talking about. But let's go ahead and continue.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Uh, I mean,
Your ass better be fucking no, because you look like a fucking raccoon.
I date a little bit outside of my race, not too far outside of my race, but like, um, I'll do black, and I have dated Spanish as well.
Okay.
That's as far as I'll go, though.
Okay. We got some more paid questions. Okay.
I guess.
Coffee Killer says, if this man has NFL money, are you willing to cook, clean, do dishes, clean the toilet and bathroom, sweep the floors, make him dinner, and serve him first? What are your duties to him for his money? Well, Coffee Killer, if he has NFL money, he has a maid. So I
Yeah.
mean,
No, but I mean, I'm.
If he got NFL money, he's not going to go after an ugly chick. See, KendraG don't know shit about relationships because that bitch don't even wear her natural hair. No disrespect, but she's the average Western woman that's 90% artificial. If he's an NFL, he don't have it. Not all NFL have maids, and some of them don't have live-in maids, and some of them just have maids that come in periodically, which is fine to help the wife. But most of these women aren't wives, and I can guarantee you, Anyway, let's go ahead and continue.
Like if it's like, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, then I'm like, yeah, I'm submissive if he is someone that has shown me you know
Okay. Again, she can't even fucking articulate herself. But she's about to talk about being selective submissive. Either you are submissive or you're not. It's not, well, a man got to make me submissive. That's bullshit. That's almost like a man saying a woman got to make me masculine. No woman would fall for that bullshit. So stop the cap. You ain't feminine at all. You're not submissive at all. You may be a bulldog in the face. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue.
he's given me that.
Here's the deal. If you're dating an NFL player, these aren't the requirements. Coffee killer, these are not the requirements of a woman that wants to deal with an NFL player. She has to A, be a freak, and B, be okay with other women. So those are the two biggest things. And
as long as I don't know about as long as I don't know about the other women, but I can cook still. And yeah, he should have, I'm willing to do that stuff, but to an extent, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be more so the freaky things.
To the extent, what do you have to offer other than that other than that weave that you have in your that mat you have in your head and that ugly edge grill? To an extent of what you have you basically playing with a useless deck. But let's go ahead and go.
Whether or not he wants to take you out because he might date you, he might date you behind doors. Who knows what girl you would be for him? And there's definitely going to be other women. So if you could get with those three things, then you could probably get your NFL player. But it ain't going to be cooking, child. They got maids.
I can cook though too.
You can cook. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you in shape.
Yeah, like I work out. Let me move my trash can.
I don't know you work out, but does that ratchet broad have a oversized belly ring, belly ring or whatever the hell he put that shit in? It's almost like an indication of a tramp stamp, but in the front, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, we see you, boo. You're short too. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 4'10".
Okay. When was your last relationship, Asia?
Like I said, I took time to heal, so and since I moved.
You took time to heal. Did you take time to get fucking educated? Because apparently you still talk like a fucking a project hoe. You can't even talk. Anyway, let's go ahead.
Moved up here, I haven't been on that. I'm just now getting myself out there. It's been like, I think October 2021 or 2022.
Okay. All right, some more paid questions. Lord of Leon said, from a man, put that man's son on child support, move on.
That's a waste of my time. I do what I gotta do. I'm not saying like I can't take care of me, my
girl, you ain't take care of the state taking care of your broke ass. The reason only women that ain't getting child support are women who cannot prove that the father is the child. What's going on? I don't know. And you already broke. You don't have any money, significant money. You work at Amazon, which you're not making a whole lot of fucking money and working in the warehouse. At best, you may be making $20, maybe $23. That's still not enough money to take care of 2 kids and yourself. So you aren't making enough money to eat in the DC area. You're not even making enough money to pay for the place where you fucking live. So we know you lying. The reason you ain't getting child support is because you probably don't know who the daddy is, because you done gave that trafe hold to everybody else, and now you over here trying to figure out. Well, I'm not gonna go after. It's too much effort. No, it's not too much effort. The fucking state is gonna do 90% of the effort. They're gonna get the guy, drag his ass in, make him take a DNA test. All you got to do is go in and do the paperwork. And a lot of times you can either go to the courts or go online and do it. So this nonsense, I'm not going to chase after the fathers because there's too much effort. You ain't spending no effort other than doing some paperwork, and it's not that much paperwork. So I know she's lying, and y'all can feel whatever the way y'all want to feel, but this broad is absolutely lying about her situation. I'm willing to bet $1. She don't know who the fathers are.
Kids, because I'm doing that, and I got support from my family. I do have the support from my family if I do need that extra help. But I'm getting older, and I'm like, I'm just putting myself out there. I'm like, if a nigga's willing to spend the money, like I look good, like
See, trifling. She's caught addressing that black man as the N word. That's how you know she's trifling. I said at the beginning that she was trifling, straight hood broad. You don't ever address. This is what wrong with the black community. Y'all call each other derogatory names, and yet you don't wonder why other races look at us as we fucking as we're lower than fucking dirt. Ain't no other race walks around and call themselves derogatory names on a regular other than black folks. Stop calling each other the N and B words. It doesn't make you look good. It makes you look as ignorant as you are. And she is ignorant because she can't even freaking talk the English language. But y'all need to stop that stuff. That stuff is crazy. Call it, and women probably call men the N word more than men do these days. That stuff needs to stop. That shit is not cool at all. That N, he ain't no N. He got had to be something because he knocked your dumb ass up, and you had a baby behind him. So who really looks like the fool? You do, boo boo.
I don't. I be switching it up. You gonna get a different person every week. You know, sometimes I wear the wig, sometimes I'm natural. Majority time I'm natural. Uh,
Do that boy got one of them fucking wings in her fucking nose? Oh, and she probably not natural because she look like she's fucking lazy. Her house is not as neat as it could be, but let's go ahead.
you know, like I'm a good time and all that good vibe.
I guarantee she's not going to give you any benefits that was going to benefit. I'm a vibe. That vibe shit needs to stop. I'm a vibe. I'm this. Stop it. Stop it. Tell us how you're going to be useful to a man, not this vague bullshit that you think men like. But let's go ahead and continue.
loving spirit. I bring wisdom to the table. Um, with
Wait a minute. Did she just say wisdom? Boy, you got two kids by two different men. What wisdom do you got? And you can't even speak English. What wisdom are you bringing to the table? Again, these chicks be lying. You can't believe shit that coming out of her mouth. You bringing wisdom, and you can't even speak the English language. Child, please.
wisdom, maybe not as business because he probably already on that, but like wisdom in life, like I can be not like saying as a mom aspect, but yeah, like you know, as that mom aspect, like just a level-headed person, someone that
Girlfriend, you can't even speak English. You can't say more than 3 words without throwing in the word like. That tells me that you can't articulate yourself. You can't communicate. You're a poor communicator, which may also explain your bad choice in men and your bad ways of communicating. You can't even communicate. If you went to a job interview and your every third word was like, I would not, and I was the hiring manager. Your resume would go into the damn trash. Immediately as soon as you walked out, shred. Because that tells me that you can't even communicate correctly. You know someone I need? Like, I want to put this together. Like, please. Oh, yeah, dumb broads.
someone needs a woman knowledge.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. We got some girl. You sparked a lot of emotions. So Jazzy Lay 24 said, so you ask other men for money, but not your BDs. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, I'm not begging no nigga for no money. I'm not, like I said, I'm not about to go force no man to be no man. I gave him the opportunity. I was, before I moved up here, when I was living in Texas, I tried. I kept on with at least my daughter's dad. Like I kept on, and I feel like at some point he was trying to make me miserable. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm the problem, let me move around. Cause I know other women that put niggas on child support and they there for the child and doing stuff for the child. Like I'm over here.
Okay, so you had babies by two guys that you claim that ain't willing to help to support their child. Then you say it's too much work to put them on child support, but yet you don't make enough money to take care of your own self living in the DMV area. Anybody that lives in the DMV area, it's not cheap. Unless you live in certain selected places like Southeast, Southwest, right around that area where you get, and those apartments are going away, the average cost for an apartment is anywhere, it's at bare minimum, if you can even find one, because I don't think you can even find one for $1,600, usually closer to $2,000. And you making $23 an hour at Amazon, probably is what you making at a warehouse. But let's give you a bump. We're gonna say 25. $25 an hour. That's $250 for every 10 hours, which is 1,000. Which means you're making $4,000 a month. Minus taxes, you're probably bringing home about 3,200, right? So you can get the apartment. You might be able to pay for an apartment. But here's what the catch is: your salary requirements aren't going to qualify you for an apartment, because you're going to be $25 for every 10. That's 40. So, and most of these apartments require a much higher salary these days, and you're going to need a down payment, a security deposit of at least 1 month. You ain't gonna cut it, boo boo. And you got two kids, you got to pay for them and food, electric, utilities, all this. It ain't go $25 don't go as far as you think it does anymore. If you're gonna be in the DMV area, the minimum you have to make is at least 35, and that's you being single, not with kids. And so this lie that she's trying to perpetrate, that she don't need, she tried to, you didn't try anything, because you didn't say nothing about, you took them to court. All you gotta do is take them to court, and it's a done deal. Let the court handle it. But I'm telling you, there's something not right about this story. But let's go and continue.
Not trying to do that route and still trying to. It's like,
But why
but
are you
I'm not.
reluctant to
I feel like
hold on
going
real
out
quick.
to the.
Why are you reluctant to put your child's father on child support?
No, I'm not reluctant. I can go do it at any point of time. That's not the problem. I just feel like going through court and having to go back and forth and all that. I feel like that's a waste of time.
Well, you do understand.
It's a waste of time to get an extra couple of $100 a month. Most courts you can do fucking online now. So it's not a waste of time. You just don't know who the damn baby daddy is. That's your problem. Or you got a baby daddy who don't have no job and ain't gonna pay anyway.
And the logic from the men watching, because the first thing you said,
I feel like that's forcing
hey, Apple, let me get it out, and then you can respond. Okay. The very first thing I said is, what kind of man are you looking for? You said a man that's willing to spend that money. So hold on, Apple, right. Let me finish, and then you can respond. Let me finish completely. So that was the first thing you said, a man that's willing to spend money on you. But yet you're not gonna do all that you can to get your children's fathers to be responsible for raising them. So I do think if money is important.
I did.
Well, you just said that. Okay, maybe we're missing it. So
yeah, before I moved up here to the DMV area, I only been here a year. My kids is 6 and 5. My daughter is 5. With my son's dad, like I said, that's his own situation and all that. With my daughter's dad.
So basically, you're 3 or 4. You had 2 babies back to back. So you left one guy and started sleeping with another guy immediately and had another baby. That's why your kids are literally like 3-4 months apart. Again, your boy ain't never wrong when I talk about this crazy shit.
I tried, like, I'm not gonna go down to the court and do it. I was trying to do it outside, like civilized and
but
all
he's
that.
not cooperating, so you'll have to go to the court then.
I mean, why force a man to do something like when there's other guys that does it without asking? That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
Okay, so that's how you look at it. Now, Just receive this for 1 second. You literally just said, why force my child's father to contribute to income when I could get another man to contribute to his son or daughter?
No,
Do you
I didn't
understand
say
how a man is like, why? Because this is the thing that men say at times. You want me to do more than your child's father, so I gotta come with money, but you're not gonna make him come
no,
with
I'm
money.
not. I'm not asking. My children don't need diapers and all that. Like, uh, they're out of that stage. I'm not asking for no money for my kids or anything. I take care of my kids, like I said. But I
The point is, I
asked
think
when
I
I
don't
came
want you to
on
miss
here.
this, Apple. I
When
don't
I
want you to miss this. Real quick,
No, I
get
was
this
gonna
point.
say when I came on here, I said a man willing to. I'm not begging no nigga to spend money on me. It was really, a joke, but not too much.
We're gonna move forward, but and this is the challenge I have with women at times because it's almost like you're refusing to hear what you're.
And this the only I may not ever agree with KendraG, but this part is correct. She's so stuck on stupid that she can't see the forest beyond her. She can't see the trees beyond the forest, and she thinks it's okay for another man to pay for her bastard ass children, but their fathers shouldn't have to pay for her bastard ass children. This is how modern women think these days. I want a man to take all my problems and mistakes away, and yet I bring zero to the table.
Saying and how it's being interpreted by the men. And at the end of the
I get
day,
it.
oh, Apple, stop cutting me off. Okay. Now I
Mm.
let you do it a couple times. We're not going to do it no more. I will let you respond though when I'm done. Now, the first thing you said is you want a baller. Now we learn you have 2 kids. That's why I asked you where you getting child support because wondering minds want to know are the children's dad contributing? And they're not contributing because you told us so. So the last child's father, we know one is in jail, but the other one you tried civilly, but it hasn't worked. So now you don't want to go to the court, but you want another person because if they give you money, it's going to affect you and your children in some way. So men are always saying you want a new man to do more for you than what you require from the man you gave a child to. So you can take it or not, but that's how men hear that when women say these things. Okay. Now we can move forward. You got more paid questions, but let me finish my questions first. When was your last relationship?
You asked me that already. I said
Okay.
like 2021 or 22. I don't remember the specific year.
Okay. Did I ask you the last time you was intimate with someone? If so, you don't have to answer.
I'm gonna not answer that question.
Okay. 3 flaws.
Why is that not surprising? Because you probably was intimate with somebody yesterday. But let's go continue.
You have to work on.
I've been working on. Just I think I had it all. I already had it. My 3 flaws that I have to work on. Let me.
Come on, ugly. You got a lot of flaws you need to work on. One, you need to work on your appearance. Second, you need to work on your language skills. And third, you need to find a better picker in men. And fourth, you need to be more feminine. Because you don't have any qualities that any man that I know of that would be interested in. But let's continue.
Let me go look at my notes, Kendra, real quick.
And this is why you don't date women off KendraG show. Absolute fucking train wrecks. Absolute 100% train wrecks. These are what I call factory rejects. This is it. If you're a tech person, remember Celeron chips from Intel? Celeron chips were failed chips that didn't meet the requirements for what they were. So Intel created a new set of chips called Celerons. They were basically defective chips that the silicon didn't meet its expectations. That's what you're going to find on KendraG show.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. What are your three flaws, honey?
I would say, um, I've been working on my maturity, um, and I lost it.
Girlfriend, you about to say you perfect because you not with them raccoon eyes.
I'm working on my maturity, Kendra. I've been working on.
Whoa. Is that one of them fake ass gold pieces that they put on their teeth? I told you she was ratchet. I told you she was ratchet. But let's go ahead and continue.
My health journey. I've been working on just um, self-love and just focus on getting back in touch with reality and enjoying life and just I just want, uh someone around me that has a positive mindset
No,
and
these are
just
the three flaws you have to work on.
yeah, like
Okay, what were they
I've been
again,
working
honey?
my maturity I've been working on my health. I've been working on my I guess you can say self-love, like just yeah, you can say self-love.
In other words, she tries to say she has no faults. Okay, I'm not gonna laugh at her on this.
Okay. All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you,
Or
sweetheart?
you can say communication too, like my communication skills.
Okay.
Like if it
Your community, yes, girlfriend. Your communication is number one. You can't communicate worth shit. I'm telling you, out of all the people on KendraG, you are probably the worst communicator I've listened to. You can't talk worth nothing. Listening to you is extremely painful.
it's like some BS, I'll block somebody real quick.
Okay.
The block list is
Um,
long.
you have some more paid questions. Do you want them?
Let's answer some more of your questions first.
Oh no, that's the last question. The last question is, why would a guy be lucky to be? Oh, I do have more. What's the age range you want to date?
I'm 28. I would say like 30 to I'll go up to 40.
Okay. Should he be
I'll
in the D?
go I mean, if he like 42, 43, if he look good, like Kendra, you look good for your age.
Girl, you 28. What you say? You 28. You don't look good for your age. So what the fuck you talking about? I told you these ugly chicks talk like if you 40, you lucky if you get a guy with one good leg and one good eye. You ain't cute at all. You a solid 3. Ain't nothing pretty about your ugly ass. Nothing. If he's 40 years old and he looks good, you don't look good with that rat trap on your fucking head and that piercing in your nose, and that fucking something going on with that mouthpiece. It look like she got a cap or something on her. You straight hood rat. You straight hood rat.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
And so if he looked great for his age, like at 42, I might do it.
Okay, you might do it. Okay. Should he be in the DMV area?
Yeah, I would want him to be somewhere in the East Coast area. Like it don't matter. Like it could be the surrounding states. I'm from Texas, so I'm willing to travel. Like just not, yeah, I'm willing to travel. Like I still want it close by if it's around the surrounding states.
Okay. And could he have kids already?
Yeah, I would prefer him to have kids. Just like two, really. Three is pushing it, but that's still good. After that, that's doing too much.
Do you want more kids?
Not right now, Kendra.
Okay.
Not right
Okay.
now.
Again, see? She don't want no kids by the new guy, but she want the new guy to take care of her bastard ass kids that she got by other guys who ain't paying nothing. Pay attention, guys. This is not what you want to hook up with at all. And this is what the modern women mindset is, that I can go out here and have my whole days and not use the protection and have all these babies, and then I want a good guy to come in and solve my problems, and then turn around and say, I'm not gonna give him another kid. Give him a kid. Now, if you were single, most men we know are childless and don't have sex often. So you told me you want a guy to come in who possibly don't have any kids to come in and take care of you and your two bastard ass children, and then you gonna turn around and say, no, I'm not gonna give you a kid? Are you out of your fucking mind? Seriously? You were willing to give two men ain't worth shit kids, but you meet a good guy and that you say, oh, I'm not gonna give him. Oh, geez, y'all kids, y'all women, y'all need y'all software. You need to get wiped and reinstall new software, because your software is straight corrupted with feminism. It has destroyed your minds. And that in the 304, what you call me, in the Me Too movement.
All right, fair enough.
Not right
I
now.
won't be able to read all these questions, so let me just see.
But I'm willing to be stepmom.
Okay. Divine Photo says, suppose your son gets older and makes average money, and a woman says he not good enough. Are you going to tell him to level up or say he's not good enough?
Like if he's in the, it depends on how old he is. If he's my age and doing like the decent amount number that I said, 50K, that's not, I mean, he'll just move on to another girl that will appreciate him where he's at. Like,
Okay. Okay. Kat said, wait, you bore children. Don't expect the man to care for them, even
I didn't say I didn't expect it.
monetarily, but by not well, they're saying don't expect the man to care for them, even monetarily, by not taking them to court, but you want a baller to do it for them.
I didn't say I want a baller to spend to take care of my kids. I said a man that is willing to spend money on me. And yeah, I am going to spend the money.
Yeah, so basically that's exactly what you're saying. You're trying to cover up your lies, but go ahead, let's continue.
On me and my kids, but
why would a man want to help you and your fucking kids? That's your kids. That's your problem. Just like y'all crazy ass women want a man to come in and help pay your debts. That's your debts, not his. Why should a man come in and take care of your problems? They're yours. You should have closed them damn legs or used birth control, but you didn't. Because you probably were trying to trap the useless guys, but whatever. Let's continue.
He's sending the money to me. But yes, it is for me and my kids.
But you just said that money would also help your children.
Yeah, it will.
Okay, so that's why they made the comment that you want another man to do it for them and not the father.
Kendra,
can you not understand that?
No, Kendra.
No, she don't understand it because she's stupid. You can tell she don't understand it because she can't even articulate herself. She's stupid. She is a project hoe, and she just illiterate as she want to be. I guarantee. I wanted to bet $1 she didn't fucking finish high school. The simple stuff, simple logic goes right past her like this. Zip.
I did try. I tried. I did try. I tried. I tried. I tried. And I tried. Like, that's all I can say. I tried. Okay.
Okay.
You can only ever do so much. And I
think you left this off.
If y'all don't understand, I'm sorry, Kendra. If y'all don't understand it, if y'all don't understand it, that's fine. I get it from everybody around me when they know I don't get child support. I'm like, why force a man? Why would I force? I just feel like why force him? That's me forcing him to take care of his child, and then you see all these stories about, when they're with when they're with the dad, and then something bad happens or anything. I don't know, like, you never know.
Girlfriend, you talking, you so fucking uneducated. If he's really the father, you can't keep that child away from him. If he wants visitation rights, he can get visitation rights. You're talking out of scarcity and fear and bullshit that they're preaching out of your mouth. You're trying to justify your busted ass logic, saying that, oh, if you take him to, he's gonna do something to the kids. Well, if he do something to the kids, you know what's gonna happen? His ass is gonna end up in prison. The thing is, I'm gonna be straight. You fucked up. You fucked up with two useless ass dudes that you don't even know who the baby daddy is. And now you're trying to justify it when people question why you ain't going after child support. You know something? You could, if you even ask the guy, say, "Hey man, I need a little extra button. Can you send me a little something to help take care of these kids?" But no, you went out and you had slept with Rookie Ray, who already had several girls already because your ugly ass couldn't find anything better. It's all on you. It's nobody else's fault but you and your poor ass decision making. And y'all women need to stop making these poor decisions and stop having these whole phases where you destroy your life and then when you turn around and you ready to settle down, you got a fucking truckload of kids and expect some poor simp to take care of it. Yeah, you probably will find a simp that will do it. But you gotta look good. She don't look like shit. She's a solid 3. She's not even fucking 5. I mean, if she was a 5, at least she'd be working with something. But she's ugly. It's all get out. And I think she even got a little bit of them fake lashes. So, I mean, her eyebrows, they look crazy as shit. But anyway, we ain't gonna go on that.
Oh, and so I tried the civil way, like, without having to do all that. And he already has 2 other kids that he has on child support, and he was getting jobs that was cash under the table, like, jobs just so that he don't have to pay child support. And I'm like, bro, like,
Straight hood rap. You notice, bro, like, how would you know they was getting jobs under paying under the table? How do you know all this information about what he was doing? You probably don't. You just probably made the shit up. And even if he was getting paid on the table, the state is still going to require him to pay whatever the state minimum wage is. They would calculate as his base wage, and he would still be obligated. They would take away his license. They would start garnishing his tax returns. They start garnishing anything that he has, cars, whatever. They start going. It depends on the state. I heard some states would actually go out, and if he owns property, they would put a lien on that property. And in some worst cases, I have not heard about them actually taking the property and selling it, but they'll put liens on it. So if you sell a property, they're going to get their money. So what you're saying don't make any sense, boo boo. It don't make any sense at all. None.
so why go and he already doing that? That's how I feel about it. And you know what? I I made mistakes. I was naive at the moment. I'm getting older. I'm still young. I'm 28 years old. I'm not naive no more I'm
Yeah, you are. You still stupid.
not. I've been maturing. So yeah, like, I mean, I'm a I say my only flaw, a downfall, if you want to say it's a flaw, is that I have kids, like, but I feel like I'm a decent woman.
You can call it a flaw, but it's more of a liability for a man. And yes, ain't nobody gonna want you because you, like I said, yeah, good luck. Stay with your Rookies and Ray Rays and with your limited vocabulary. You're not going to get a high value man at all. Because what man, even if you were reasonably attractive, he couldn't take you anywhere because you can't even speak English. You got like one word you use, like. And kind of like in you. I want to do like and learn how to articulate yourself. Go back to school and take an English class, even if it's a refresher class. You can go to community college, get you a refresher English class, because you cannot speak English at all. I've seen people from other countries that can speak better English than you can, and I'm pretty sure you were born here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Wendell said, "Why are you coming on to a platform, especially a dating show, looking for 100K or more?" Well, she didn't say 100K or more, but
I
calling
didn't.
black men the N words is the reason why you'll never be able to seek a high income man.
I didn't say all black men. And when I say nigga, I mean ignorant. Someone of ignorance.
Then you say ignorant, not the N word. N word is derogatory and is usually associated with black folks. It also means ignorant. But if you mean ignorant, then say ignorant. Because if you said because you don't call a white person an N word, you don't call a Asian person an N word. You would just say they are ignorant. That tells me all I need to know on your limited vocabulary and your ghetto ass mindset.
So
And that's why most any man with any sense ain't gonna date no woman who's still calling men the N word and women the B words, cause you trifling. You don't have no respect for yourself or anybody else.
All right. Lord of Leon said, "KG, love the show. As you know, can you possibly add one question? Do you recreationally use any drugs? Maybe pilot this one because I be wanting to know." Gray hair today.
Griffin, what's up with the which cup? And you need glasses. I've been noticing the way your eyes have been kind of been squinching up so you can see. So you can't even afford to wear fucking black glasses to fix your vision that you need glasses for. I mean, maybe the glasses would help because I mean it ain't gonna hurt because you already got raccoon eyes. So damn.
You don't do drugs, right? Or no?
legal drugs.
What legal drugs?
Medically prescribed drugs.
Oh, what medically prescribed drugs do you use?
I got my green card, Kendra.
I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's for.
Marijuana.
Oh, you a pothead. That explains everything. I bet you your kids are fucking defective. See, these potheads, she got her green card saying she's a pothead smoker. And I'm going to tell you, like the government's been telling people from day one, marijuana doesn't cure any illnesses at all. It ranks, it stinks, and you ain't going to get no high quality man because any man that's making some serious money, other than some knucklehead that's in sports or entertainment, can't afford to be around you because he's going to get drug tested. And you are, this is how fucked up the black community are. Y'all will sit there and get locked up, walking around smelling like ass and feet, smoking that shit, stinking like all get out. Walk around, don't give a fuck how you affect other people, because some people have respiratory disorders, and that nasty ass trifling ass weed will trigger it. I was in the store one day, and this poor woman was working. Some trifling ass dude came in reeking of fucking weed, and she's over here having a fucking asthma attack because his nasty ass should have stood his ass in the projects where he needed to be and continued smoking this fucking weed. Y'all, that explains everything now. She's a pothead. That's another strike. Leave her alone because pot is what we call the starter drug. She's gonna start smoking pot. Pot is not gonna get her as high as she wants to. Then she's gonna move over to pills. Then she's gonna move over to higher drugs. And her kid, if she got kids, and I guarantee she's smoking that shit in her house, which is exposing her kids. All her kids are gonna be special ed because weed destroys minds. And if the mind doesn't finish developing until the age of 25, and even if she smoked it outside, the kid's still gonna be exposed to the smoke, and their clothes gonna smell like the smoke, and her house is gonna smell like the smoke. So you are doing this woman don't even give a flying fuck about her own kids. And if you dumb enough to have a kid by this chick, your kid's gonna be just like the rest of her kids are gonna end up being special ed because she's gonna be smoking that shit around her kids. Do not date women that smoke weed. They are guaranteed losers. This explains everything. And marijuana is one of those drugs that you don't want to be fucking with because it's the only drug known to man that will stay in your system up to 30 days. Yep. So anyway, I'm going to get off my marijuana rant, but I wouldn't have sex with this chick with anybody else's thing. This is a trifling, low end ball. This is what you will find. You wouldn't even find her in the dollar store. You'll find her in a trash can behind the dollar store. This is how low grade she is.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, maybe that will be a question.
That's the only drugs I do.
That's gonna be the last question. Mo Get It said, okay, I get it now. If she tried through course and it didn't work, there's a reason, and now she's being cautious. N-words can be deadly these days. Okay, so she understands after the, so basically you don't wanna, you fear if you force your child's father to pay child support via the courts, they might do something to harm your child.
No, not that. That's just stories that I've seen on Facebook, and like not just that. It's just like
Please learn how to fucking speak English. Now she's gonna about to say, "Oh, so it's kind of unfair. I don't think he's gonna do nothing to the child. What do you fuck you think he's gonna do then?" Oh, you so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Oh gosh, please. I fear the dumbass that dates this broad. I really do.
I don't want to force him to do something like,
But you
that
don't
he
want to
could
force.
do.
But you don't want to force him. But you want other dudes to take care of your bastard ass children. That doesn't make any sense. That's like I go out and buy a car. I don't want to pay the payments, but I want some chick to come by and pay my car payments because I don't want to pay them. It doesn't make any sense. Your whole logic and way of thinking is it's flawed. If he and she notice the one that's not in jail, she never said anything about taking him to court. She said she tried to talk to him to get the money. Men that aren't going to pay child support, you can talk to them to the sky is purple. They're not going to pay. You got to take them to court to get child support. Her reason, like I told you before, I don't think she really know who the baby daddies are. Because what she's doing doesn't make a lick of sense at all. But she's on Section 8, so, and if she's getting welfare, they're gonna want to know who the fathers are. Most of these welfare programs want to know who the father is before they start giving you checks. So she probably sit there and said she didn't know who the father was, so they can go ahead and give her checks. So either she's lying to us, or lying to KendraG, or she's lying to the state. Because I can guarantee that $23-25 is not paying for where she's living at. And if she's living in D.C., maybe it would work if she living in Southeast and Southwest, but that's going to change because that place is getting redone. And she living in I don't know what the rates in Maryland are, but a lot of these apartments, man, it's like 23, 24. I mean, I haven't seen a $1,600 apartment in years, so I would probably say the average is probably close to $2,000. And I've seen some of this, in like in Alexandria, $3,600 for 2 bedrooms. You're going to cut that on Amazon salary. You're going to need some Section 8. She's definitely on Section 8 and some kind of public assistance. But she can sit here and lie all day long. Women that tend to get on KendraG shows are women that are just usually in financial distress. And she's trying to find some simp to save her because she keeps emphasizing on she wants a man to send her money. She's struggling. She doesn't know how to get out of it. She's made mistakes. She moved from Texas to here. I don't know why she left Texas. She should have stayed her ugly ass down there. But she then came to the DMV area. There's justice, which it depends on where she is. It could be extremely expensive. And hoping to get if she's in a house right now, I don't know if it's in her own place or not. But Section 8 is getting harder and harder to get. And you're going to start seeing more and more of these women desperately seeking dudes And especially now that Trump is in office, he already said he's going to limit Section 8, HUD, SNAP, all this other research. You're going to see more and more of these women out here looking for dudes because they ain't making the money to support themselves, and they're going to need a guy to help them. But they already made too many damn mistakes in their life with all these damn bastard ass children they having. And these are the same ragged ass women telling me they want a God fearing man or a religious man, and they don't even follow their own fucking religion. And most of the black ones are the Jesus lovers. They're white master. I'm telling you, dude. I was talking to this one dude, and he was a white dude, and he had a black chick, and I was like, dude, how do you get her to behave? And he kind of looked at me and laughed. I said, and he was saying that he date black women because all the black guys are taking the white chicks, but this woman did shit that I never seen a black woman do. She not only did she pay for his Uber, she kissed him in public. She stood out there until the car left. And then she walked, you to the point where you couldn't even see her anymore. She was still out there looking at him, waiting for him to go, and then she went into the house. You don't see trifling ass chicks do that anymore. His reason was because she was from a different country. I say it is that when black women date white men, they have the master syndrome. And so they tend to behave much better. If you look at black women that date white men, you don't see them with this ratchet behavior. You don't see them with this poor ass ability to speak English like this chick here. She can't even put two sentences together to save her fucking life. They behave like a woman of class. You don't see them. You don't see them on videos and police acting the goddamn fool. They act well disciplined, and I'm trying to figure out why is that the case. And I call it the white master syndrome, because they act good when they with around white guys, but when they with black men, they show their fucking never ending ass. But we're gonna continue with this. I'm on a rampage, but go ahead.
I wasn't asking for much. I was asking him to get diapers. That was doing too much. I'm not even asking the dude for money. Like, I'm asking him to babysit his daughter, and that was always doing too much. Like,
okay, we're at the end. Let me ask you a question. Would you date a man that cannot financially help you?
it'll be like, what's the point of?
That is nasty. She's digging in her fucking nose. And notice she said, would you date a man that can financially support you? And she's about to say, what is the point? She's looking for somebody to take care of her and her bastard ass children. Again, what I've been saying the whole goddamn time, these women are looking for men to help them. They are financially strapped, and they're looking for somebody to bail them out of the mistakes they have. Don't do it. Because I'm trying to find a video. There's a video where this dumb poor dude did it for 20 years, and as soon as all the kids grew up, he actually married a 3 or 4, and helped her raise her kids. And as soon as they got of age, she divorced him because he was no longer useful. Because she got what she wanted out of him was the resources that he supplied. And guys, if you're going to get yourself screwed over, don't mess with chicks like this. If my girl, don't date single mothers at all. It's the worst mistake that you could ever. If you want to just run train on them or what, that's fine. Make sure you protect yourself. Get a vasectomy, whatever needs to be done. Don't have no babies by these chicks because you're gonna get screwed over in the end. But let's go ahead and continue.
Him being around. I mean, yeah, I'm dating for love too. But like,
primary money, and again with the fucking like, ugh.
Yeah, I want a man that's gonna be able to contribute. Like, if he's coming into the household or if we're coming together or whatever, yeah, he needs to be able to contribute something. Like, I'm willing to do.
Well, okay,
I'm
I
willing
think
to do.
everybody. Go.
I was gonna say I'm willing to do like 70-30 or 60-40, if anything.
And he does the most, correct?
But if you're doing it all now, why do we have to go do 60-40 or 30 70-30? Why do you have to pay the most of your bills when you allegedly paying it yourself? Because you know what? You're not paying it yourself. Most of that's fucking state money. That's taxpayer. That's me, you, and everybody else that's paying for where the fuck you live at, broad. So this would I'm telling you, this delusional thinking where women don't want to pay no bills, and they bring nothing to the table but a bunch of bastard ass children. That is a lose situation for any man with any common sense.
So I'm not talking about if you guys get into a serious relationship and you move in together, but I guess this would be a requirement in the dating stage. In the dating stage, he cohabitates his place, you cohabitate your place. Is there, could you date a man who cannot financially help you?
I mean, I want to date a guy that, give me money to go get my toes done. Like, give me money because he know I work hard to go.
How about you go get your own ugly ass toes done? How about you pay your own damn bills? You broke. You broke.
Go get a freaking back massage for $30 freaking. Like, I'm not like not nothing.
Who gonna give your non-English speaking ass any money? You just as ratchet as you wanna be, boo boo. Be lucky if you get anything. But I mean, my honest opinion, a man that dates this he has no standards. She has no standards, and she expects to get something, and she has nothing to offer. I mean, if she had beauty to offer, I would give her something. But she got that massive ass nose with the ring in, and something on the tooth, and she got these fake lashes and that weave on her head. What is she? What's on you that's real? That's real, other than the raccoon eyes?
Thing crazy. Take me out to freaking eat every once in a while. Like, show me a good time. Take me freaking go drive go-karts or something. I don't know. Like,
So you can't do any of this for yourself? Again, she's broke. Because a woman that has money, she could take her own self out to eat. She can take her own self out to go kart. She can take her own self out to. This boy don't got no money. She broke. Double zeros. Negative. I bet you go look at a bank account. It's probably in negative. But let's go ahead and continue.
Okay,
take me
fair
to
enough.
to the BET Awards or something.
You said take you to the BET Awards?
It was a joke, but yeah, like something like that, like a concert. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm really saying when I say a dude that's willing to spend money on me. Like,
Okay. Okay. All right. Asia, the time has come, honey. Are you on the KendraG Singles dating app?
Kendra, I downloaded that twice. I had to delete it and make a new account. I don't know what's going on with mine's, I guess, but every time I do it, it glitches.
Well, you got to try to download it. I need your name. That's how we shout you out for them to reach out to you.
You want to see if my profile's still on there?
What is your name on the app?
I think it's the Apple Jones.
Okay,
I think I put that.
Apple Jones. And we are about to release a newer version, a fresher version. There's two apples. I see Apple T, that's not you. And then this is not you. So Apple, there's only two apples. You're not one of them.
Okay, yeah, I had to delete it because it was glitching.
Okay, well, I suggest
I suggest you I suggest you get a better phone than the one that you got from Walmart. And I don't know why you need a profile, because nobody gonna select your ugly ass. I just have some desperate dude that's looking for a midnight hit.
create your profile again, and hopefully the baller that's watching.
Can I shout my Instagram out?
You cannot. Okay. All right, bye, baby. KendraG Singles, the dating app, is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. KendraG Singles, the dating app.